Yeah, you were right this time, you were right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time. Oh no, now the truth comes out and I know that you want me about it. Shallow, you were only ever in for yourself, yeah, in for yourself. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lie like you plastic, they got it so long. Over your antics, you showed me I'm wrong. I hope that you're I'm not the girl that I used to be. Sometimes I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh baby, I know you love me. Hey, hey. Cause your love I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care, I'm fine, I'm fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you goodbye, I'm telling you goodbye. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you goodbye, I'm telling you goodbye. I'm not the girl that I used to be. Sometimes I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh baby, I know you love me. Hey, hey. Cause your love I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care, I'm fine, I'm fancy brighter. Yeah. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you goodbye, I'm telling you goodbye. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling you goodbye, I'm telling you goodbye.
Two tags, he is the hero. Nievny, oh dear, showing the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot, now he's a one shot. Oh dear, Nievny, can he survive? It's the $1 million question now, can he survive? He race. Oh my god! Oh no! He fell out! Whoopsie! He fell out! No! Oh no! Good evening, everyone. We are back with the 6th installation of Proof of Skill tournament. We are on the 2nd day of the tournaments. We are streaming on the Asia server. We're back with GSM. So once again, briefing. Previous Skill tournament format, all games are played the best of 3 series, whichever team wins the first 2 matches will win the fixture. The tournament format is a single elimination knockout stage with a match for the 3rd place, and the tournament is seeded by the average win rate of the 7 best players in the team, and that information can be found on the website, not in the game. The game's figure is a different figure. A team earns a number of cups depending on where they finish, and the leaderboard ranks the teams in the descending order of the number of cups. The top 8. Hello, Starsoul and Alex. Once again, thank you for supporting my stream as always. The top 8 would advance to the Winter Season Championship, and the 9th to the 16th place would advance to the Challengers Tournament. One previous skill tournament is spread out across 2 consecutive days. We are currently on the 2nd day, and we only have 8 teams there. All games are played not in encounter mode, but in supremacy mode. We also have GSM already gaining 677 cups, and they can earn as many as 2011 cups. We'll see. Previous skill tournaments are held on every Tuesday and Wednesday, and also Saturday and Sunday. Schedule, we're starting off with quarterfinals in around 30 minutes, and this stream would not be long. Would not be long. Unlike my body down there. But we also have GSM without Uranus, but we have Jupiter as a captain of the team, Rosita Rosie, Alpha Omega second, Pluto top-notch stats, Ruler, Neptune, Saturn, Benedict Cucumber Badge, which probably isn't going to play anyway, and Mars. I am following GSM, and Feast is following... What? Fudget's following Feast. So there we go. My top 8 guess is as follows tonight. So far 0 viewers. From what I see here, I don't know. It just got tanked yesterday in only EU server. I don't know why again. But my top 8 guests would be Feast, GB, The, Team ID, GSM, E4D, HLV, and ENT. Here we go. This is the bracket. We are starting off with ENT versus GSM, and if GSM wins against ENT, they will face either Karma or ID, the winner of that. I mean, but this is going to be interesting. I think that all the 8 clans here are playing are actually top 8 contenders. I don't see any of. I think like the Asia server, if you boost your win rate by a lot, you probably would get some benefit from it, but you also have to play well. I mean, Calm are struggling. I mean, as always, to get into the top 8, they have to actually win some of the games, important games there, while they also have to win some of their important games as well, even though they have really good win rates overall. So on the Asia server, it's one of the least affected. It's the least affected server, I would say, in the win rate seeding. Although that being said, Feast did play against GB and previously against Team ID in the quarterfinals. This previous skill tournament, and also the last week's previous skill tournament at around the same time. So win rate seeding does have an effect, but you're not seeing some really weird, really unknown, and probably not even a top 16 clan in this. So at least we are. At least it's kind of interesting. So here we go. We have 5 minutes until the training room begins. The leaderboard is as follows: ID, Feast, ENT, HLV, GV, the GSM, and are in the top 8. E4D, Cats, and Calm are in the. Cats and Calm are in the running to secure the top 8 spot tonight. Hello, RNG Blitz. How are you doing? Besides that, let us generate the new leaderboard for you for the Asia server, including the results of GSM. Including the results in this bracket draw. So here is the new leaderboard, counting, including the number of cups for the qualified teams here. We have ID already qualified to Winter Season Championships, so congratulations. However, this only means that they have only qualified to the Winter Season Championship should they play all the games. Should they participate in all the previous skill tournament though. And they also have to at least play one game there in order to register the number of cups. So absolutely, Team ID. Yes, they might have qualified, but they still have to play on all days. So it's not that they can just sit out in one tournament. We are not into that point yet, and I don't think we are going to be in that point probably. After the 7th skill tournament, we're on the 6th currently. But no teams, not even DTG, from the looks of it, eliminated. Well, I don't know if that code didn't work, but we will see. So Cats and Calm are dangerously close to the top 8, and RN needs to win against Der in order to put themselves further into the table. Otherwise, they can be overtaken by Calm and Cats tonight. Oh, thanks for the shout out, Delivery. Don't forget to like the stream. If you it only takes like a few seconds for you to do so. So go ahead and like the stream, and besides that, also like my previous stream, the EU stream. That is very important. So don't forget to do that as well. I would be very grateful if you do that. Yeah, GSM has a nice logo. I think they have a new logo, but they haven't sent me the GIF version of that logo. So anyway, there we go. So going to wait. I'm just going to do something behind the scenes for a bit. So please wait for a bit. I think everyone is excited about tonight's games here. Just need to get this link here. So if you haven't already, like this stream as well. Not just this stream, but also this stream I have posted in the live chat. So after you have gone to that stream, remember to come back. The Jack there won't tell you to come back here because you know he is living in the past, and now you must come back. You know, yeah, you're traveling on a time machine, and you must come back. Oh my gosh, Avatar. So, let's wait for the room to be created. I'm not in the right server. Let me log out to get into the right server. At least, I won't be sitting here waiting for no invite because I am in the wrong server. I should be now in the right server. Oh my goodness me. Got the wrong password. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting some bundles, but I need to get into the room right now. So here we are, ENT versus GSM. We are seeing, we are in Oasis Palms. I think this is a very rare map. Improved skill tournament so far, and finally we are playing on this map. So are we going to play this multiple times? I do think that. Hello. So we are on Oasis Palms. Let's brief the map, shall we? Let's find a map. There we go. This is Oasis Palms for you. If you want cap pressure, then go for A. If you want map control, no, there are two more that do for you. 7th and 8th. Then go for C if you want map control. B is a cap that is quite out in the open. If you get B, you're pretty much stuck. Moving backwards is very hard. It's like Winterbound and Northcar. So if you want to go for B, then you need to take it with a grain of salt because B, although will give you a lot of cap pressure from A, obviously, it could also break your defensive lineup because you probably would have that tank entirely sitting in B, and probably they would work crossfire from different angles. So B is really a cap that you probably don't want to get while you're defending a cap lead. But absolutely, if you are doing the rotation, do the rotation first, and also go for B as well, because that will spring in some chaos to the team. But yeah. Yeah, there are 8 total, so there are 2 more after. So the team for real can't do maths. Sad. We have ENT going with Iron in the T110E5, Zero in the FE215B, Mr. President in the Crown Bargain, Striker in the Vegas Light, Triple IS4 by Reaper, Juicy, and Fat Batman. GSM. Oh, Necromancer not playing tonight. Oh. MSG. I personally don't like MSG, but anyway. Uncle Roger's gonna hate me for saying this. GSM's going with Jupiter in the Biggest Light, Ruler in the IS4, Triple T110E5s by Mars, Pluto, and Top Notch Stats. Roses are Rosy in the Double Crown Bargain alongside Saturn. So many IS4s here from ENT. I'm going to say GSM's going to win the first one, obviously. Oh my gosh. So why IS4? Why not T110E5? God, this is triggering. I just can't perform. Just Oh, Steve. It's all here recruiting, but you're recruiting to what? How many viewers? Oh, 12. Actually, it's good. Okay, I'll let you go for that. But for those who are watching, apply to MSG and make sure you show your love to MSG. I mean, add MSG to your rice all the time, fried rice especially. And post it when you recruit. This is a special trick, you know. But we're going to see Red Team, ENT, South Spawn, Blue Team, North Spawn, GSM. ENT, what are you going to do with this kind of lineup? It's a map, Oasis Palms, quite open and quite large, so you would be expecting more than one medium or lights, but none of the clans here are taking more than one light or medium. With Jupiter now spotted, he's trying to run away. He's not ethnic from North. Joking. I'm sorry. Don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but top-notch stats. Tries to put a shell into the ice. Well, oh my goodness me, 7 ruler. You so aggressive. There's 0 in that spot. Very weird. GSM. What are you trying to achieve from this? Because they're going horrendously aggressive, but you also have the T110E5 so far in the back. I think this is going to backfire completely for GSM. There is no way it's going to work. Unless Juicy and also Reaper is going to die more quickly than these 3 tanks here. But we also already see Roses are Rosie are down. 7 Ruler are trying to support the GSM, the other GSM side. Reaper is dead. ENT with a solid hit point pool lead, with Saturn also dead, and also 7 Ruler is also dead. This is a really questionable move from GSM. They are rushing when they are not in the best formation, which I think would raise a lot of questions whether that move should have been called for or not, because that really lost in the game, I must say. If that move didn't happen, if they stood a little bit passively and try to figure out how to rotate, maybe they would benefit from that. But otherwise, it's going to be ENT with the first win. GSM really not starting well. Jupiter is going to be last man standing. And for ram from striker, it's going to be ENT. Oh, Timothy saying lol. Ooh, cloudy. Ooh. Something spicy going on, but we are seeing ENT with 6 tanks, 312k GSM. Well, please don't throw this one, because that isn't GSM. Mars with doing more than 2k. So there we go. We are on to the second game of Oasis Palms. ENT with the with the batch point. GSM, come on, do better. Come on, support. Oh my goodness me, they play so well against ENT the first game. Well, I mean, not the best. I mean, not so well, but like at least they are looking to win that one. That was some really brilliant calling, but the focus fire wasn't. The first game of headers, but now you're seeing GSM with that kind of game. I mean, what? Come on, you guys, do it. Just do it. No one listens to Daddy for real either. Yes, because you can't do maths. Sorry guys, but ENT going with triple T125, triple YS4, and Striker in the Vegas Light. So it's Iron, Mr. President, and Fat Batman, the triple T125, and then we have triple IS4 by Zero, Reaper, and Juicy. Juicy might change into T125. He needs to change out of that IS4. We hate IS4s. Don't we? And GSM going with double T22. Gorilla, yes! No IS4s, good! I like to see that! Double T22 by Jupiter and Pluto, Ruler and the IS4. We also have Mars and top-notch stats and the double T125, and Roses are Rosy in the double Crown Wagon alongside Saturn. Oof. There are some disagreements on the ELG team. Ooh. That's just not good. If that happens, I think if you're the caller, then you should reconsider your members, the people who should play. And if you are not the caller, if you're just a normal player, then probably it might not be the best clan for you. I'm sorry to say, but we're seeing Mr. President getting some spots up. Oh, Ruler's getting shot at a little bit. Juicy, I think, landed that shell here. Ruler in a once again aggressive position. GSM still has the hit point pool lead, but I mean, they also chipped away the hit points of Mr. President. Top-notch stats. What is he doing? Why is he so aggressive? Oh gosh, I don't know, because he's literally isolating himself. Look at his position. Now he's dead. I think that was... No, I don't think that was a double rack. Juicy killed him, but... What is this? Holy GSM. Oh, now Roses are Rosie are down there. Now 2 tanks down. I really don't know what is the rationale for that move, but anyway. Ruler is dead. Roses are Rosie are also dead. Are they trying to make a comeback here? You still have the double T22 still really healthy on the battlefield, but they also lost Saturn, so it's 7 versus 3 at this moment. Iron now dead. Fat Batman's going to die pretty quickly. Here. And it's going to be the case. Fat Batman's dead, leaving 2 T22s up in the battlefield. Pluto kills off Mr. President, and we have Mars still alive for some unknown reason, unbeknownst reasons here. Pluto is dead under the hands of Juicy, and finally Jupiter is the last man standing with 0. Oh no, is he having some ping issues there? Sad, but it's 3 versus 1, even though if he's out of the game, so it's not going to... What is going on? I'm confused. I'm not hating on subclan. What the heck? Gosh. Nah, Jupiter is not going to win this one. No, no. No, that was a bounce there from Striker. What's a ram from... Oh, no, that's Reaper Q stealing. Striker ramming for absolutely nothing. Joking. There we go, we have GSM with Jupiter doing more than 3k. And ENT with 5 tanks doing more than 2k. I don't know what GSM was thinking. Because the T110E5 was so horrendously aggressive. Just isolated himself. Just make GSM's life difficult here. And ENT just was handed a kind of an easy route to the semifinals. I have no idea what's going on here, but definitely GSM they're not playing what they are known for, because that's I'm really not sure. I really hope you guys are going to do better in the next 2 Fruit Skill tournaments. Commiserations to GSM and congratulations to ENT through to the next round. Yep, so there we go. And that means my stream is going to end, and we're going to migrate to Fujit's stream. And he is going to bring us some really exciting games from his perspective on Feast. I will send you the link in the chat there. And make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. And also like my previous stream on the EU server. So I hope to see you all I hope to see you all on the Fuji server, and I'll be also streaming EU server following Turks tonight. So those games will happen in around 8 hours. There we go.
Change the future, you know. That's what you remind me. I'm here where endless meets the end.
So let's see the I don't know if the games are the games is very quick. The still playing against RN Feast against Feast are against Cats. So once again, very close games. Feast still playing against Cats, and we also have our N versus Calm. I think is it no? That's Calm versus ID. Griller, yes. Calm lost to ID 0-2, and ID are through to the next round. So it will be ENT versus ID. Yeah, it's good. It's a good tank, especially when you're talking about Oasis Palms, where it's a large map, and it's an open map as well. I actually think that TD worked very well on this map. We were seeing a lot of clans playing TDs on this map, and it worked. I think a lot of clans are underestimating the ability of the capability as well of a TD working on Oasis Palms. I think we saw RN with the Hori on the Oasis Palms did amazing damage, and I think it should be usable on Oasis Palms. I think it will induce a fear factor for the enemy team, so that the enemy team would have a higher chance of hesitating on where to push. And yes, despite the TD having probably not really good mobility, and obviously low hit points as well, what TD is really good at, the alpha and also DPM, is not bad at all. So there we go. So let's see about the RN. Are they going into tiebreaker? It seems so. RN really needs to win that one because otherwise, Cats. I don't know. Cats. Calm obviously will overtake them tonight. The Cats can if they win against Feast. So they're still playing. So both teams, both clans are on the tiebreaker at the moment. So. Rip stream, yes, rip stream, but oh no, wow. But well, what can I do about that? Oh my gosh. Was this an internet problem? That's a good question. I think I hope not, because that would be terrible. It could be. It could be. It could be. It could be. Manuel has raised a good point. Could be internet issues. Both times. Yeah. Yeah. I think that could be possible because absolutely, I don't think they any clan would have make that move though. That would be very unfortunate for them, to be honest with you. I can't confirm, but it's really possible. I think Manuel has a good point there. But that means my stream would be butchered, and it's fine. They are not going to be the 6th clan to be, well, is it the 6th clan or 7th clan to be qualified to the semi-finals, at least in the final stage. So we're gonna have to say goodbye to GSM here, but GSM losing, would they be overtaken? We are just waiting of RN and also Cats, and if none of them won, GSM can take a deep breath because at least they know these two clans are now like 600 points behind or thereabouts. So at least GSM can feel a bit lucky about this, but absolutely the next two previous Q tournaments we need them to be at 100%, because by no means by no means that's something that is considered a top 8 performance there. And we're going to be seeing Dur versus RN. RN wants Dur to 1 and Feast. Still play against Cats. Oh, Cats are trying their best, really. And but congratulations to RN. We are going to wait for Cats for the 3 subs, and after that we will end the stream. Also, we will generate the new leaderboard. Doesn't matter though. At least doesn't matter though. We all want. I mean, I'm really happy and proud to be streaming GSM as always, and I mean, if I want views and if I want long streams, I would have always picked clans like Feast, ID, and I mean, I did pick ID, HLV, and GB based on the fact that wargaming is, not just wargaming, but everyone is not like working in, it's not working in at the weekend. So basically, I cannot ask for a team that will probably not advance to the next to the final stage, and expect them to allocate a new clan for me, because that would not be nice. But that's why I have like ID, HLV, and GB at the weekends. But I do always want to follow some of the rising clans. Maybe it will give them some experience, getting some coverage from a streamer, and also probably I can give them some advice if they. Sometimes I can. I do point up some good moves and bad moves on my stream, so there we go. So I won't regret following GSM. I mean, they're pretty nice people. And I really wish all the best for them, because I really hope, I mean, they have what it takes to be a top 8 clan, but they just need that consistency, which isn't showing, which they are on the bad side of consistency tonight. So it's still Cats 1-1 versus Feast. Currently table looks like this with ID 37,000 cups, qualified already to the Winter Season Championship if they have played all the games. If they played all the games in in the remaining Premium Skill tournaments, regardless of the results. But they just have to play at least a game. A finish a fixture. I mean, ENT are through, and they have 34,736 cups. And we also have RN with 30,864 cups. Now getting closer to GSM and pulling away from Cats. RN and E4D are in trouble though. I will be following E4D. I will get my thumbnail up. I will follow E4D at the weekend. And let's hope E4D is going to break through once again in the top 8. They started really well, but they fizzled out midway, and now they need that spark once again. But we will see. We will see if E4D can find that spark once again. We hope to see that happening. Although that being said, I kind of contradict myself with the weekends following the better clans, but that is because the last day I already had a clan to follow. So that only leaves at the weekend. I can only pick a clan at the weekend and not the next week. So apart from that, let's finalize, get the result of Feast versus Cats. They're still playing. It's still really close. Really have no idea what's going on. Very close games. I really like to see that. It's still happening. It's still happening. Goodness me. The games will be not in. Will happen in around 12 minutes. No, I don't think. I don't know if that's just the initial strat problem there. Or it's just decision making problem. If that kind of aggressive play is part of the plan, then they need to change that. If it's not part of the plan, they have to rethink. They have to practice more on their decision making, because that was a terrible decision in my opinion. I do not think that positioning at the start, without the rushing, is bad for them though. I do think it's alright, but it's really down to those aggressive plays which cost them the game dearly, mainly because the first game they have tanks so far behind the 3 tanks trying to rush into me. And we also have, on the other hand, second game, don't know that T110E5. I don't think that's part of the plan, but I mean, GSM tried really hard to salvage the game in the end, but it didn't help because that tank died already before GSM was able to respawn to that. So in the end, nothing much can be done. So there we go, Cats versus Feast. Cats 2-1 against Feast. So unfortunately, both Fujit and my stream would end, and no one's following other clans tonight. So congratulations to Cats finally winning against Feast, and they definitely need that because Cats are trying their best to get into the top 8, and boy oh boy, this will pile a lot of pressure for GSM. At least RN would overtake well, at least at least GSM will have deep trouble now. They are just they're just less than 600 cups ahead of Cats. And if GSM doesn't start playing well in the next two previous skill tournaments, I think GSM would need to would be our top 8. Based on that performance we saw against ENT, they can't do much better than that. And that also means these have not qualified to the Winter Season Championship yet. They still have to play hard, work hard in the next previous skill tournaments. This is Asia 7 for you. Very competitive this season. We're still looking for the remaining 2 spots to be. I think at this point is pretty much set for getting a top 8. And as for the last remaining 2 spots will be between GSM, RM, and Cats. Not sure about Calm and Evil Dido, but Calm, they just need to play consistently. They have to be much better, and for Evil D, they just need to break through past the quarterfinals, and let's see if they're going to do that at the weekend. So thank you very much for watching this, and I will see you all on the EU server. Those games are held in around 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours. So. Catch you all on the EU server, and don't forget to like my stream and also my previous stream. Thank you very much. I'll see you all in the future.